Welcome, everybody, and welcome to the live broadcast. Don't wait to be great. I am your host, Mr. Derrick Forston, and as you guys see, I got my special guest here. Can everybody give it up for my special guest, Mr. Dante Black? Now, I'm going to just tell you now, he don't say much, but he is here, and he's a part of our ILF family. My name is Derrick Forston. I'm the proud owner and operator of Second Chance Housing. That's my personal independent living facility. And I'm also the founder of Forston Consultants, where me and my family, we go all over the world showing people what is this concept of independent living facilities. And I'm super excited because today I'm really going to just answer a lot of questions. I'm also going to be putting some questions from our free Facebook group. So if you're not a part of our free Facebook group entitled The ILF Academy, let me know. You did what we call move at the speed of instruction, right? You found us on one forum, but you were able to come over. And Forston Consultants is on our YouTube channel. That's Forston. If you type in Forston, I'm guarantee you I'm the first thing that pops up. Forston Consultants. So welcome, everybody. And as I said, I'm also going to bring up some questions from the ILF Academy. There was a great question that somebody literally posted not even probably an hour ago, and I saw a lot of feedback on it, so I want to make sure that I answer that. Anybody that's like completely new to us, like meaning that you discovered us in like the last 2 weeks or the last 2 days. So I want to just say thank you to all of the super consistent people that are always here, but also thank you to all of the newer people. So I for sure want you guys to tell me that if you're new to us. So watch me give a little brief intro, because I want everybody to understand who we are and what we do. And I never take for granted that you all just know that. Now, to my consistent people, you all know this and just bear with me. But for my new people, very simply, guys, I used to be a social worker, right? Making $28,000 a year. And I saw people living my dream in terms of starting their housing program, being involved in real estate and helping people. And God really blessed my soul, y'all, because he allowed me to see a lady that was making $41,000 a month. But she was housing people in rats and roaches and in filth and in grime. And just like most of y'all that are here right now, you dream of helping people. You dream of replacing your yearly salary monthly. You dream of doing God's will. And again, you dream of being involved in real estate to where you can make enough money to feed your family. Yeah, Derrick, that's me, bro. I want to feed my family. I want to please God. But Derrick, I also want to help people. But Derrick, I also want to make enough money to feed my family doing it. Because we believe in loving God, loving people, loving real estate, but really dumping all that in a blender and blending it up and pouring it all over your city. Can you imagine pouring the love of God all over your city through real estate? Because no matter where you live at, guys, we're in a housing crisis. It's 2025, right? And I don't care where you live in. It's expensive and it's tough. So imagine you being the complete answer to that. And that's what we do. God, again, allowed me to see a lady making 41 grand a month living my dream. And I just simply said, why not me? But let's do it the right way. So all I did was just took a concept that I saw somebody doing really, really bad, and we just put our own spin on it. So today, we operate independent living facilities, which are not group homes. They're not ALFs. They're not IDDs. They're none of that stuff that requires a license. So the biggest cheat code for what we do, we can rent the property or we can lease it. Because naturally with a group home or an ALF, they want you to have some type of ownership in it. There's zoning that goes into it. That's one of the questions already that I'm going to knock out right now, because that comes in every week. There is no zoning in this, because what we're doing is we're housing people that are completely independent. And watch my definition for independent, y'all. Because in the Forston Consultants Dictionary, independent for us means they can cook their own bologna sandwich. They can provide their own transportation through Uber, Lyft, or their cousin, anybody but me or you. And they can take their own medications without me trying to pretend to be a nurse. I'm not sure if you're a nurse or not, but I'm not. So I tell people that the only requirement for this is the love of God, some patience. And if you happen to love real estate, ding, 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 that's the icing on the cake. Derrick, man, I always wanted to get involved in real estate, bro. But I thought I had to go and buy a house, fix it and flip it and try to sell it to somebody. Y'all know that there's so many lanes in real estate. And when I saw a lady making $41,000 a month doing this, what I'm telling y'all tonight, y'all, that blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. So I told God, I made a promise to God with my broke self. I say, God, if you allow me to get into this game, and do it the right way. I said, God, I'll go all over the world sharing this and I'll never take any credit. So that's kind of what I do on my YouTube channel. 7 days a week, we're on this thing doing something. And the first thing you guys usually hear me say that I'm a nobody all by myself. But with God, most of y'all gonna think I'm a genius tonight, and I'm no genius. My wife tricked me to go to college. I finished that. And through the grace of God, God gave me a job as a social worker to see all of these bad housing conditions. So all we do now is take your idea, because most of y'all have been thinking about this and most of y'all been praying about it. If this is something you've been praying about, something that you always wanted to get into, but people have been hiding it, they've been gatekeeping it. But Derrick, I've been praying for this, bro. And again, if you're podcasting us and you can only hear me, come to YouTube. Join us on YouTube at Forston Consultants, where you guys can see, because I'm getting ready to show y'all the rats and the roaches and the filth and the grime of the lady that was making the $41,000 a month. Because I want to make sure I take my time and explain what this is. But if you all just a bunch of old timers and you've always been around, I'm going to go right past this and jump into the questions. You should come to our YouTube channel, and that's at Forston Consultants. That's my last name, Forston, Forston Consultants. So an ILF, again, y'all, is just an environment where adults are able to live and thrive without the need for staff and or medical oversight. So I don't need a license to do this like those group homes do, like the ALF does, like the IDD does. And all of those are great programs and they all have their own place. But one more time, the ILF model is the right now model. The group home and the ALF, that takes years and months to open. You got to jump through all the red tape, government issues, and who knows who in the city. Guys, to start an ILF, I need the love of God inside of me and the willingness to do it. That's it. I don't need a $30,000 sprinkler system. I don't need permission from my city or my state. But the first step, just like I put down below, I'm blessing you all with a free mini course. It's 15 videos in this course. If you just text the word new, I give it to you complimentary. Most people paid over $500 for it. I want to give 25 of y'all tonight that 15 mini course that's called ILF 101. And inside of that will keep you out of the courtroom, keep you out of jail, and keep money in your pocket. Because a lot of the mistakes that I made, guys, I put in those videos, and I want you to get it for free. Text the word new to 407-326-0086. If you text the word new there, bam, you will get it automatically. And all you do is put in your name, email address, and phone number. It's an instant download. But you all that are on TikTok or anywhere to where you're podcasting and you can only hear it, come to YouTube, because my next slide is I'm getting ready to show you guys the roaches and the nasty environment that I saw a lady housing people in. And y'all, she still made $41,000 a month. But the devil is a liar that we gonna do it that way. I love to tell people, let's not make this rocket science, right? Here's me as that social worker being just like most of y'all. Wanted to help people, want to do God's will, but want to make a bunch of money also doing it. Guys, if you hang around us any amount of time, you're going to hear us always put God first, and I want y'all to make enough money to feed your family and support your community. That's what I'm all about. Now, I'll admit, if you don't want to please God, you don't want to make a bunch of money, I'll admit you on the wrong YouTube channel. This whole channel is geared around serving God, serving people. And some people are afraid to say this last part, but I want y'all to make a bunch of money doing it. Because somewhere in that good book, the Bible, it says that if we focus on God's ideas, focus on God's plans, God's kingdom, seek ye first the kingdom. You ever heard of that? His righteousness and all of these things that you desire, that you want, will be added unto you. Isn't that a pretty cool deal that God says, take care of the poor, the needy, and the widow? And he didn't give a direct instruction of how to do it. So we use real estate. But the devil is a liar that we're going to do it like this, what you guys see in my picture. So if you on YouTube, I'm showing you right now a burnt up kitchen with roaches in it. I'm showing you beds that are on the ground with no sheets, no pillow, no comforter. So if you're not on my YouTube channel, you don't see this. We're at Forston Consultants. And because I'm not very techy, can 10 of y'all put, Derrick, I can see them pictures, bro. Because I don't want to think I'm showing y'all something and y'all can't see it, Ebony. And this same lady was making 41 grand a month. Can you imagine making 41 grand every 30 days of your life? Lord, have mercy. But I'm going to ask that one more time to other people. Can you all imagine making $41,000 every 30 to 31 days of your life? I just hope that you don't want to do it in these kind of conditions, though. I took pictures of it. I took videos of it because I knew somebody was going to say, Derrick, man, you stretching this story real far, bro. So I took pictures. Can you see those cinder blocks that are holding that bed up? The devil is a liar. How do you sleep at night making 40 grand a month and you got people sleeping with their mattress on the floor, no bed rails? The fan is on a banana box. Now, my people that's always used to me, they gonna get tired of me saying this, but I'm gonna assume that you all are new to me, so watch me tell y'all this. If you don't have your glasses on tonight or your contacts, guys, those are cinder blocks. Those are blocks, concrete blocks that are holding that bed up. Heaven say that's crazy work. That's what them young people say now, right? That is crazy work. How could you look me in my face and tell me you make 41 grand a month and then let me see your place looking like this? And again, because I knew y'all weren't going to believe me, I took pictures of it. So all I'm doing right now is showing you guys where this came from. So if you're new to me, just excuse me for my first 8 minutes because I always give the intro of this. Because if somebody can make 41 grand a month mistreating God's people, can you imagine what you can make doing this the right way? And that's what I said to myself. Derrick, can you imagine how your life would change from $28,000 a year? Because guess what one of my prayers were? Now, I'm real good about on this channel telling y'all how I pray and some of my favorite prayers. One of my prayers was this: God, you just showed me the cheat code. And God, you showed me a lady mistreating your people, making 41 grand a month doing it. God, can you imagine what you're going to do for my life when I do this the right way? And then one thing about me, God, I won't hide it from other people. I said this on an interview the other day. I truly believe most of our blessing as a Forston family comes because we share this thing. There is so many people that are gatekeeping this information from y'all, but I don't, because I promised God over 8 years ago, and it's got nothing to do with y'all. I say, God, if you let me get in this, because who am I to tell God, if you let me get in this? But Alicia, I'm just honest like that. I'm super transparent. The longer you guys hang around, you're going to be like, wow, man, this guy got diarrhea at the mouth. He just tell it all, don't he? Because that's a promise I made. I say, God, if you let me get in this and it changed my life, I say, God, I'll go all over the world teaching this and I'll never take any credit. God, I'll use this business as a platform to tell people who you are, of your goodness, and how you can change their life from working this 9-to-5 job that you probably didn't call them to. Guys, let me give an announcement tonight. 90% of y'all are not supposed to be on a 9-to-5 job. 10% of y'all probably are because your assignment is built into where you're working at. But every one of you were born with the gift inside of you that you're not supposed to be on a 9-to-5 job. And quite frankly, that 9-to-5 job is sucking the life right out of you. If you on any other forum, come to YouTube and join everybody where we are. I truly believe that for most of y'all, one more time, your 9-to-5 job is sucking the very dream that God already put in your heart. We live by this phrase that says procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God will give you more time for something he's already told you to act on. And I said this already, for most of y'all, God already told you to get into real estate. You just didn't know how. Congratulations, I'm your new big brother. Number two, God told you to help people because that's the cheat code to it all. Guys, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not very smart. I just thought the cheat code in life that if I find a business, I don't care what it is. I don't care if I'm frying chicken, if I'm running a daycare, or if I run a zoo and I sell puppies and kittens. If I put God first and then serve people second, guys, my financial freedom comes right behind all of that. That's why every business that we have, including this one, it serves God, it serves people, and God, not Derrick, because I told God I give him credit. God was genius enough to say, Derrick, put it all in a blender, bro. Put my love, put real estate, and put social services all together. And Derrick, go and solve the affordable housing problem in your city. And there's a scripture that says, write the vision and make it plain so that he that readeth it Not you, Derrick, but when you write it, so all of these thousands of people that are running to you, Derrick, you can teach it to them. So guys, my whole assignment in life is to show you guys how you can get involved in real estate, helping people, and ultimately please God and make a living out of it. That's the cheat code to life, y'all. Derrick says, serve God, serve people, serve God, serve people, and put it in a blender and pour it all over your city. Now, what business that turns into is up to you. I got 1,000 ideas I can give y'all every day of the week right here on my YouTube channel, because my wife and I own 8 businesses today, and not because we're so great. It's because the goodness of God and what this one business did. And what you see on the screen is the wrong way. The devil is a liar that we're going to make 41 grand a month and make it look that way. So today, this is what we make it look like. We take a regular 4-bed, 2-bath, 3-bed, 2-bath, 5-bed, 3-bath, and we make it look like this. What's so hard about this when I'm telling you right now, none of this stuff in this picture is brand new except the sheets, the pillow, the comforter. That's brand new from Walmart. That headboard, Craigslist. Those 2 bins, Facebook Marketplace. The mattress, a motel that saw me running my big mouth on Facebook and donated to us. Why you think I tell you guys to get on social media so much, no matter what you do? Because if you fry the best fried chicken, but don't nobody know about it, how do they know to come and buy it from you? So no different from this housing program. You can't type my name into Google right now and I don't fill that whole front page up. I dare 5 people right now typing the word Derrick Forston, ILF, or Derrick Forston Independent Living Facility. And I don't care where you live in, I guarantee you I'll fill that whole front page up. And not because I did that. It's because I talk about this so much, you can't find nobody else on these internet streets that coach this the way that we do. Because first of all, we trademarked it. So don't be fooled by the other people you see coaching this. There's a lot of variations of this one business, but the ILF model, guys, go look it up. We trademarked it. And again, to us, not rocket science. We involve the love of God, real estate, and social services. And today, again, this is what we make it look like. And we connect with social workers and case managers as our funnel system. And whether you believe this or not, 95% of all of our referrals and our clients that we're housing come from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, because we believe in this thing called lift your brand. You must be on those 4 at minimum, no matter what your business is. Okay, again, if you sell fried chicken from the back window of your house, or you own a daycare, or you house the homeless and the displaced, you need a website. You need social media. Why do you think both of our coaching plans come with the CRM system already built into you? So if I had to wrap up my intro in less than 45 seconds to make sure that you all are on the right YouTube channel, if you love God, love people, you have some patience, and you want to make a bunch of money and be the go-to for affordable housing in your city, stay on this YouTube channel. If you want to please God, help people, be respected by the community, but make enough money to feed your family, stay on this YouTube channel. If you want to use real estate as a source to create generational wealth to do God's will, but also your family benefits, stay on this YouTube channel. Follow me at Derrick Forston on Facebook. Follow us at Forston Consultants on everything else, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And allow me to become your big brother. No matter if you're 16, 65, or 98, I want to be your big brother when it comes to this. Does this make sense so far that I just told you there's no license required because the people I'm housing are independent? They cook their own bologna sandwich, swallow their own pills of medication, and provide their own transportation through Uber, Lyft, or their girlfriend or their boyfriend or the guy they met at the club 2 weeks ago. Anybody but me. Okay? And before we go any further, tonight's brought to you guys by Digital Flow Solutions. It's our all-in-one software system that runs all 8 of our businesses. Everything from the website, the CRM system, our phone line, our automations, the AI bot, the AI tools, everything you need to run your business. And again, doesn't matter if you fry chicken, you sell puppies, you're a chiropractor, you're a doctor, whatever you do, if you sell pit bulls on the weekend, it don't matter. You need a website and social media. If you're a shade tree mechanic, don't matter. And we offer that again through digitalflowsolutions.net. So super excited about that. But anyway, man, I love you guys. Y'all be great. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power that worketh in